Welcome back. I'm Chef Stoney from Century House in downtown Woodstock. Today I'm bringing my pastry chef into my kitchen to show y'all how to do one of our best-selling cakes.
Hey, I'm Chef Amber from Century House in downtown Woodstock, and today I'll be making our Coconut Rum Tres Leches Cake. The first step in baking a cake is to get your dry ingredients and sift them together so there are no lumps in your cake. To my flour, I'm adding baking powder and salt, and I'm whisking it to aerate. If you don't have a sieve at home, you can use the whisk and it'll do the same thing. To a stand mixer, I'm adding my egg yolks, my sugar, and vanilla, and whisking on medium speed until light and pale. Once your yolks are light and pale, add them to your flour mixture and fold until combined. If you find that your batter is too thick, you can add a little bit of rum or a little bit of milk until it gets to this consistency. After you've mixed your yolks and your flour together, you're going to clean your bowl very well. You do not want any water or debris left over in it, or the whites will not whip properly.
And now it is time for everyone's favorite television program, Separating Eggs with Chef Amber.
So you're going to grab your egg, and on a flat surface, you're going to crack it. You don't want to use an edge because the eggshells might get into your yolks and break your yolks. You want to sift the egg whites through your fingers into one bowl and put your yolks in the other. You don't want yolks in the whites because that will give it problems when you try to whip the whites.
And this has been another thrilling episode of Separating Eggs with Chef Amber. Tune in next week when she will crack more eggs.
Whip your whites until they are foamy. It's going to take about 2 minutes. Once your egg whites are foamy, slowly add in your sugar and whisk until they are stiff. Once your whites are stiff, you're going to mix 1/3 into your yolk and flour mixture until smooth, and then you'll gently fold in the rest. This is an under-over technique where you're lifting up the batter with the spatula and folding it on top of itself. This can take a while, so make sure you're patient so you don't deflate your egg whites. Once your whites are folded, go ahead and add them to your greased pan. Remember to smooth out your batter to all corners. Now you can put your cake in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. Then you're going to rotate it and cook it for another 15 to 20 minutes. It's okay if this cake gets a little dry because you're going to add a lot of cream and rum to it, and it'll keep it that nice moist texture. While your cake is baking, you're going to mix your tres leches and your rum together. Condensed milk, evaporated milk, heavy cream, and that makes your tres leches. But because we love rum, we're going to add a little coconut rum to make our cake even better. Once your milk is combined, you're going to put it in the refrigerator until your cake is ready. We're going to pull out now. Okay. Our cake is done now, so we're going to get our milk mixture out. We're going to flip the cake over in the pan and soak it till it's sufficiently moist. You want to poke it so that the cake actually fully absorbs the milk mixture. It seems like it might be a lot of milk, but it will really absorb it and give a tres leches that signature moist texture. Now you're going to let your cake soak overnight. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. Our cake's been in the refrigerator overnight. So now we're going to make our whipped cream and our toasted coconut to plate and eat it today. Now that our whipped cream is done, we're ready to plate.
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking about this cake all night. Ok, el pastel está cocinando. Vamos a poner la leche condensada y la leche evaporada.